What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 8 battle for the BBL. This battle is going to be going up probably on the 22nd, hopefully. That should be the Wednesday after I'm recording this. I'm recording this on the 17th. I did miss the upload on Monday, just didn't have time to really get editing done, so I should have gone up this past Monday, and then this one 2 days later for you guys, hopefully, unless I'm just playing things off, which would suck, but it doesn't matter. Today we are facing off against Kelly, coach of the Baltimore Corviknights. That's under the radar YT for you guys. He knows what he's doing when it comes to Draft League. He's a pretty good player, and I'm hoping we can get a win here because this week kind of starts the stretch of our season that is the toughest part. We are 6-1. We're pretty much locked into playoffs. Like I'm not worried about making playoffs, but I do want to make sure that we get a solid seed. Right now we're tied at 6-1 with another team, and I'm hoping that we can continue our win streaks and get to 7-1, 8-1, potentially 9-1, and then sweep our way the rest of the playoffs. But we have a really tough time this matchup. Our opponent really hates Lopunny, which is like pretty much every team hates Lopunny. But this team really does. But he has a couple things that are really scary for us to deal with. I mean, this is a team that I really wouldn't want to play in the playoffs. So if he can jump up to like the 6th seed or something while I'm sitting at the 1 seed, or if I'm at the 2 seed or something like that, then I'd really like that. I just don't have to play him in the playoffs. So yeah, let's just jump into the matchup. So my team is Lugia, Megalopunny, Crocodile, Serperior, Aromatisse, Vikavolt, Quillfish, Doublade, Arcanine, Trapinch, and Minior, while my opponent has a team of Kyurem-B, SOLGALEO, Mega Gardevoir, Vaporeon, Runerigus, Obstagoon, Miltank, Venusaur, Boltund, Probopass, Torkoal, and Masquerain. Big threats. Kyurem-B gets Dragon Dance. It gets Ice School Spear, I believe it is now. So that's very scary. SOLGALEO is a big problem. Mega Gardevoir is fast, but he's got a lot of mons that are around that base 100 speed. Miltank, Obstagoon, Kyurem-B, SOLGALEO, all like 95 to 100. I believe he's only got one mon that's actually above 100, and that's the Boltund. So we gotta be aware of that. But he does have access to webs with Masquerain. He has access to Sun with Torkoal and Venusaur getting Weather Ball this generation is absolutely terrifying. So we're gonna have a really tough time at getting around that. Obstagoon is an absolute monster for our team to deal with because our defense is not outspeeding that. So yeah, and because of that, I'm playing a very, very offensive game this week, and I don't have very much in terms of my my notes. I believe my Lopunny has speed for the Boltund. That's what it's here for. High Jump Kick, Return, Drain Punch, and Baton Pass. You're looking at this set by my opponent's team. There's really nothing that I'm afraid of. If he has the Runerigus and we go for High Jump Kick and we get the Wandering Spirit, then I can just go for the Baton Pass and I can get out into something else as he goes for like a Will-O-Wisp or something. So I'd rather do that than kind of, I guess, go for maybe an Ice Punch or something like that. I just feel like this is my best bet. Return hits the Mega Gardevoir for a lot of damage. I'd love to run Facade, but if I'm burnt, then my fighting moves aren't going to be doing that much, and the fighting moves are really important in this game, so I feel like getting burnt is not really in my best interest. The rest I just put into my HP to take as many hits as possible. We have our Lugia here, which is very defensive with Aeroblast, Substitute, Calm Mind, and Earth Power. This is one of those weeks where I really want to run just Aeroblast, and that's it, because you look at it, my opponent's team, really the only thing that's okay with taking the hits is the Probopass and the SOLGALEO. The Boltund, it resists, but it's not taking the hits. We should be able to do really good damage to it with the Earth Power, though. This set is really strong. I believe this set has speed for an Adamant SOLGALEO. I think that's what it is, but I could be wrong. Again, it's been a while since I built this team. I'm hoping that it can put in work, though. It's going to be a really strong set. Lugia has been a very good mon for us the entire season, even though it hasn't come to it's come to all the matches, but it hasn't seen the field in quite a few of them. I'm hoping that can kind of be the same because I want to be able to beat my opponents without having them worry. Like, well, they have to worry about Lugia, while they don't have to deal with it. So that's been a really positive thing for me the past few weeks. Next up is our Crocodile, though. Crocodile has Earthquake, Knockoff, Pursuit, and Crunch. We're running a Choice Scarf set. We only need Stab this week. You look at my opponent's team, it really doesn't like the options between Ground and Dark coverage. Kyurem, yeah, I can go for a Fighting move, or I can go for an Earthquake, but getting off a Crunch or an Earthquake is going to be Crunch. A Fighting move or a Rock move, excuse me, that's what I wanted to say before. But an Earthquake or a Crunch is going to do tons of damage. Crunch hits SOLGALEO for lots of damage. Mega Gardevoir, Earthquake, Vaporeon, Knockoff or Crunch, Runerigus, Crunch, Obstagoon, Earthquake, Miltank, Earthquake. You know, the list goes on and on. With the Scarf, it's very strong. Again, we outspeed, I believe it's Adamant SOLGALEO, or maybe even modest Mega Gardevoir without our Scarf. But this is a very strong set nonetheless. Pursuit is there because if I can get off some good damage on the SOLGALEO, I really want to chip it down as much as I possibly can. Once I get that done, then it's going to become a lot less problematic because it is a very defensive mon that has really good typing for this matchup. The next mon is going to be our Arcanine here. This is a Bandit Arcanine with max speed, so its speed ties the Kyurem-Black. Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Close Combat, and Extreme Speed with Flash Fire. That way I can take a fire move in the sun from the Venusaur. I want to run Intimidate, I really do, for the Kyurem-Black. I just feel like I can't, and I'm not running it with my Crocodile either, so it's going to be rough that we're not running Intimidate, even though we have 2 Intimidate mons with us already. So, I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but Arcanine is a really good matchup this game in terms of a Bandit set. But yeah, I've never run a Bandit Arcanine before, so I'm hoping it does work, and we have 2 choice mons, so hopefully that doesn't come to bite us. We have a Superior here with leftovers, Sub, Leaf Storm, Hippopower Fire, and Dragon Pulse. This is a very strong set. Again, this set has speed for a Mega Gardevoir, no matter what, so that's very important. Leaf Storm to boost our special attack. Obviously, we can get a Sub, hopefully, against something before he brings in a Venusaur, because the Venusaur against me is just a switch out automatically, unless I have a Sub up and we're in the sun, and I have like a +2 boost from Leaf Storm, so we'll see. Then we have Qwilfish. Qwilfish is here just in case he doesn't bring the Venusaur. We can get off a Toxic Spike. If he does bring the Venusaur, I'm just going for regular Spike. I would love to get off a Toxic Spike against something like the Kyurem, or a Toxic on the Kyurem. I would love to get off a Thunder Wave on something like the SOLGALEO or the Gardevoir, but I know it's not completely possible. This set is very just experimental. I knew the first 5 I wanted to bring, but the last one was really up in the air. It could have been something like the Deblade, but the Blade doesn't do that great, even though it has access to Ghost moves and Priority Shadow Sneak for Mega Gardevoir and Runerigus and SOLGALEO. It has Steel moves for Kyurem-Black. It's not taking the special hits very well, even though I can run into Violite. It's not taking a Weather Ball in the sun from Venusaur very well, so I'm not doing much back either, so why bother? There's the Vikavolt, which I would love to bring. It just doesn't really help us this week. Webs aren't the greatest thing in the world, and offensively it's okay. Like, it's just okay. Minior was another potential bring. No. Aromatisse, SOLGALEO, Venusaur, no. Yeah, if you guys, there really wasn't much that I felt like I could bring for my 6th mon, so hopefully this is enough to get the win. We're going to be playing really soon, so I'll cut the video here and I'll be right back with the battle. Alright, we're back. What is this? There's no Kyurem-Black, there is no Venusaur, or no, what is that thing called? Torkoal, so that's good for me. I think I'm just going to lead off Qwilfish here, and I'm going to get up a T-Spike as he leads Masquerain, which is fine with me. I'll go for my T-Spike here. We get off 1, we'll get off a 2nd here as he goes for Webs. Webs kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world, so I'm not too concerned about it. So we get up our 2nd layer. And let's see what he does. He can go to Obstagoon here. He'll get Toxic, which would kind of be iffy for him, but that thing is really strong. It gets Guts, Facade, Dark Move. I'd be at -1 speed on everything except for my Lugia and my Superior. And I believe he'd probably have enough speed for Crocodile on that Obstagoon set as well, just to guarantee. But he goes into Vaporeon instead, which is cool. That'll let me get off another Spike. As he heal bells, it's fine. Let's go for another Spike as he goes for a Scald. Does nothing. I'll go for a Thunder Wave here. I'll go for another Spike. So we have 3 layers of Spikes up, and I'm gonna fire off a Destiny Bond here. Does he get paralyzed? Fuck. Good shit, man. Good shit. Okay. Go for another Thunder Wave here in case he switches out into something else. Nice, goes into SOLGALEO. I'm fine with that. Let's go for a Destiny Bond here. As he Morning Suns. That's fine. I like where I am right now. In comes Lugia. Let's substitute. As he Toxics. Let's right. Let's Calm Mind. As he Sunsteel strikes. Sub up. As he goes Gardevoir. And let's fire off an Aeroblast here. As he Encores me into Substitute. Great play. Let's go Arcanine. As he Hyper Voices and crits me. Oh, that crit sucks. It's Extreme Speed here, as he goes Runerigus, which is fine. I don't think he's Will-O-Wisping. I can go hard into Crocodile here. As he rocks. That sucks, but it is what it is. Let's see, I can Pursuit, which would be nice, but he'd probably just go into the Vaporeon. I'm gonna knock off here. As we get the KO anyways, which is fine with me. He's Helmet, Wandering Spirit takes away our Moxie. Right? Is that how it works? Yeah. So in comes Vaporeon. Let's go for a knockoff here. Get rid of his leftovers. As he Heal Bells, which is fine. I can go for another knockoff. Does he reveal Protect? He has Protect, okay. And he can just go for Scald here. I'm gonna go hard Superior. We'll get our +1 there. As he Scalds. And he burns us, of course. That is unfortunate, the burn there. I will go for my Leaf Storm here as he protects. Go for another Leaf Storm. That burn there really sucks. Wow. Because if he didn't get that burn, I can just sub it for free, and I basically kind of win the game. Because we'll outspeed everything on his team. We'll get like a +2 hits off on the Solgaleo after it takes 3 hits of spikes. Like, that burn there is big. I'm really kind of just playing fast. I'm not calcing at all. So, there's that. Don't really need to, though. He goes Gardevoir. And I miss my Leaf Storm. And I miss a second Leaf Storm. Are you kidding? Can I stop getting hacked, please? Oh my god. Dude. I keep getting, like, back-to-back crits. You guys saw APA that went up on today, okay? The 17th. Double crits. Can I just stop getting hacked, missing moves? Like, come on. Oh my god. That's so shitty. Oh my god. In comes Arcanine. Masquerain. I'm on Extreme Speed here just in case. As we crit him back, which doesn't really matter. He kills with Bug Buzz. In comes Crook. I'm going to go for Crunch here. As we get to +1. That's so upsetting, man, because we were in such a group, like, regardless of everything, the Encore play for Gardevoir was absolutely fantastic, but we were still in a really good spot. And because of that, we lose it. Like, the burn was really shitty. The burn killed me, because if I just got him to sub for free, and I was good to go. But nope. I'm going to go for a Crunch here. We don't KO. He Scalds, and he KOs his back, and he's going to drop to a Toxic here. Like, that happens. It's fine. Gotta go Lugia here. As he goes Obstagoon. Gonna sub. As he outspeeds me. Is he scarfed? Or do I... No, I'm outspeeding this thing. I thought I was gonna outspeed it. Okay. So we take the loss here. I honestly am kind of pissed because I feel like we should have won this game as well. But whatever. And oh, okay, no. So we actually lived the hit, which is surprising. We're not gonna get the KO on this thing though. It's way too bulky for us. If I knew I was gonna live that hit, I would have definitely gone to this thing. But I had jump kick here as he outspeeds anyways, gets the KO. GG's. I'm salty. Like again. And he's saying the lethal count and the burn on Serp. I had free sub. I'm still kind of disappointed about that. Like he's saying he has free Focus Sash Bug Buzz with his Masquerain. Doesn't matter. Yeah, if I got up a sub there, I'm going for a Leaf Storm, right, which is getting a KO on Vaporeon, which is absolutely huge. And then I still get to bring you down all the way to your sub with the Masquerain. I still have my Arcanine in the back. I still have my Lopunny, my Lugia, my Crocodile. I would have been fine. If there was no burn and no misses, like Serperior just fucking failed me this game, and it really sucks. I'm kind of pissed about that. I'm disappointed. Disappointed is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll be back next Monday with week 8, I believe it is. Week 9, something like that. No, week 9. Right? I think we get week 9, something like that. I don't even remember at this point. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.